If you're a local business, you're probably struggling with knowing how to differentiate yourself from everybody else, or maybe it's never even crossed your mind. So many business owners that I know personally, they just go out and they're like, well, I do this service, and when people need the service, they need me. And that's great from you as the business owner's perspective, but what about from the customer's perspective? I bet they're not seeing it quite the same way you do. In fact, what they care about is going to be wildly different than what you as a business owner typically care about. You're looking for great customers who want to pay you. They don't want to quibble on price. They just want you to come in, save the day, be the hero, get the service done, and then get out of there and you get your check with no hassle. Customers are looking for something entirely different. And so when you can figure out what your customers care about, then you're able to differentiate. There's one thing that I've heard so many small business owners tell me that they do that makes them unique, and it's an absolute business killer. Here it is. Are you ready? They'll say to me, oh man, we are a locally owned business. We live in the same place we serve. And I'm looking, I'm thinking, well, that's interesting. I've definitely never had like a plumber, a roofer, window guy, any of those services, a painter. I've never had one that didn't live where they served. They all live in the same area. Usually a business like that's going to service customers. Maximum's usually about 20 miles. Occasionally they go out a little bit further than that, but by and large, they're going to service where they live. They're local. That's the whole idea. It's a local business. They provide a local service to the local community. So if you're doing that as a business owner and you look around over your shoulders, oh shoot, all of your competitors are local too. Now, obviously there's the occasional business that's not local and it's been bought up by some investment company or some venture capital firm or something. But right now that's still the exception. And so if your message is you're a local hometown plumber, yeah, so is everybody else. So what else do you have that makes you unique? And does most of your customers really care that you're the local hometown plumber or the local hometown roofer or the local hometown dentist or the local hometown chiropractor? No, they don't care. That's not in their priorities. They want to know, can I trust this business? How do they do business? How speedy are they? How quality are they? How expensive are they? Those are some of the things going through your customer's mind. If they've got a leak going on right now, they want you here like 10 minutes ago when they call. If they're planning out a project and they're looking to build their most beautiful dream home for their retirement, they're looking for good quality and a decent price. So you have to know your customers. Once you know your customers, you're going to know what they care about. Once you know what they care about, you need to make sure your business aligns with that. I've had so many people that will say, oh yeah, I want to be the premier. I want to be the best at this. But then their quality doesn't match and their customer service doesn't match. So it's great you want to be that, but is your business structured in a way to offer the premier, to offer yourself having the best customer service? If not, you better not claim it, because once you make that claim, if you don't fulfill on it, what you just generated was a whole bunch of unhappy customers, which leads to low reviews and negativity, and it leads to negativity in the marketplace. If you want negativity in the marketplace, you want poor reviews, you want unhappy customers, you just go ahead and make these kinds of promises without delivering on it. So you've got to understand, one, who your customers are, what they care about, what their fears, hopes, dreams are. And then you have to look at your business and say, how do we deliver in a way that matches? Once you've figured out those two things, you're able to come in as a business owner and you're able to start to identify what it is that truly differentiates us. How is it that we stand out in our local marketplace against all the other local businesses? Or maybe you aren't local. If you're not local, these principles still apply. It works almost every single time. The only time it doesn't work is when you're in a regulated industry and you don't have competition. And that's a whole different ball of wax, because I prefer working where you can compete, where you have free markets, not where it's all regulated and you don't.